What's up? So, y'all know about the FIFA World Cup and everything, and also, y'all also might notice there's a small problem going on. Actually, sorry, a big ass problem going on. So, Argentina and the Argentinian fans just exposed themselves for how fucking racist they are. The fans chanting racial slurs and also the dirty plays by the Argentinian players, like, bruh. This shit is it's fucking crazy, bro. And to think I thought Messi was a great player, bro. Even though I'm kind of a Ronaldo guy, so guilty as charged. But nah, but for real, like it's crazy how after what I've seen and he's not doing anything about it, like not even speaking out about it, that just spoke way louder than what I was thinking. Like it's absolutely insane. But yeah, we're gonna check this video out, and so without further ado, let's get into it.
At the World Cup, an Argentina fan racially abused popular Twitch streamer IShowSpeed.
Yeah, that clip was viral everywhere. What the fuck? Ain't they teaching the kids that too?
You bad. You a bad kid.
Facts. I think his mom's standing right next to him.
One young fan even gave him the double bird. When Argentina took on Cape Verde, the fan allegedly told Speed, an American, to, quote, go home. One report stated the fan was heard telling Speed to go cry at the zoo, a phrase widely flagged online as carrying racist undertones, wrote the Griot. There was yet another video that went viral in the aftermath of this entire fiasco with the fans and Speed.
Junior.
Bro.
Vinicius.
Like that shit is crazy. Bro, and to think that here in America that they're continuing the cycle. Even in other countries, they are continuing the cycle with their kids. Like, to me, that is insane, bro. Like, fucking crazy.
Ah, no, así hacen los cerdos. Ese es Mbappé. Vinicius.
De la cola.
Vinicius, no te me electrocutes. Vinicius.
Where a young child calls a monkey walking across an electrical wire star Brazilian winger Vinicius Jr. Many would even remember Argentina's Enzo Fernandez posting himself and some members of the team celebrating like this after winning the Copa.
I know they saying some wild shit, bro.
The lyrics to that song that they sang on that bus, listen, spread the word. They play in France, but they are all from Angola. They're going to run well. They like to sleep with trans people. Their mom is Nigerian, their dad is Cameroonian, but on the passport it says French. Fernandez would then say he is sorry. I want to apologize sincerely for a video posted on my Instagram channel during the national team celebrations. The song includes highly offensive language, and there's absolutely no excuse for these words. I stand against discrimination in all forms and apologize for getting caught up in the euphoria of our Copa America celebrations. That video...
Yeah, well, guess what? Apology not accepted. The fuck? Come on, bro. Like, the only reason you make it... See, that's also another thing. Like, the only time people do this is when they get called out and caught. Like, if they was never called out, bro, they would continue to do this. So, that's why, like, I don't accept, like, that kind of apology, bro. because I know it's not true, because you still would have did it if you wasn't caught. But since you was caught, now you want to be all sorry and shit? Like, come on, man.
That moment, those words do not reflect my beliefs or my character. I am truly sorry.
Sure.
Commenters online also spotted a racist song being sung by Argentina fans in Los Angeles, California.
Los ingleses siempre corrieron, héroes de Malvinas no lo olvidaremos. Llegan los franceses con el documento que fue para Angola si le dan los huevos. Andamos refumados tomando cerveza, la banda de Argentina está de la cabeza. Y vamos, 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 vamos a Argentina. Y vamos, 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 vamos a Argentina. Y vamos, 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 vamos.
One user transcribed it as follows: "Let the Frenchmen come with the document. Let them play for Angola if they've got the balls. The new banger from the Argentina crowd, messing with the Africans who play for France." This remains an issue, by the way, not just in Argentina, but the world. Anti-black racism. After all, there were only 3 countries to vote against the adoption of a resolution declaring the transatlantic slave trade the greatest crime against humanity. Those countries to vote against it were the United States, Argentina, and Israel.
Un hombre negro, una gran responsabilidad, ¿sí? Para luchar por los derechos, por los derechos de nuestras naciones y dejar el camino lo más abierto posible para acabar con el racismo.
¿Es algo político para usted?
Sí, es social, es político, es cultural, es todo. O sea, en un sistema racista, o sea, no hay plano donde no haya influencia o consecuencias cuando hay un sistema racista.
¿Piensas que las cosas mejoraron de su tiempo hasta ahorita o es como igualito?
Lo que ha mejorado es la visibilidad. Antes decían que no habíamos, que no existíamos, que no estábamos. Ahora saben que estamos.
Okay.
Eso
es mejor. Pero las cosas...
Hay mucho por delante.
Yeah. And also, I read somewhere that, because I also noticed on the Argentinian team, there's no black people. Not saying I really have a problem with that. It's just, like, it said, like, when you go back to history, the black Argentinians were wiped out, I think, or something like that. And the white Argentinian population, like, it grew up to, like, in somewhere in the 90%. But, yeah, like, that is crazy, bro.
Okay.
From Al Jazeera, Argentina's rejection of reparations is part of a state-sponsored tradition that has organized the nation since its independence based on specific racial hierarchies. They continue, the Argentinian state constructed a national identity that erased and denied large segments of its own population, elevating whiteness into the universal representation of the nation. Even today, a country composed largely of racialized majorities continues to be described institutionally as homogenous European society.
We have to call out the history, the government, and the deep-seated racism that everybody else in Latin America and the world sees, but we continuously deny. There's a major reason why a vast majority of Latin America and the world don't like us. Argentina is easily one of the most racist countries in the world. We are quite literally the Israel of Latin America. Argentina had one of the quietest but most violent genocides in African and indigenous history. Let's stop lying to ourselves. The white Argentina you see today was engineered. It did not just happen naturally. It was a calculated, state-sponsored project of erasure, built on the same foundations of displacement and violence and erasure as America or Israel. Before Europeans showed up, this land belonged to the Diaguita, the Guarani, the Mapuche, and dozens of other indigenous nations. And in the 18th and 19th centuries, African people were a massive part of our fabric. Enslaved Africans were brought here starting in the 1500s. By the early 1800s, black and mulatto residents made up a third of the population nationwide and up to 50% in some of the interior provinces. Where did they go? They didn't just vanish into thin air, they were systematically eliminated. Then came the late 1800s and President Domingo Sarmiento openly pushed blanqueamiento, aka the whitening. The government literally subsidized the migration of over 6 million Europeans, mostly Italians and Spaniards, between the 1860s and 1960s to dilute the surviving black and indigenous populations. After World War II, the government opened its arms to some of the most horrific white supremacists in human history, becoming the primary destination for the Nazi rat lines. Countless Afro-Argentines fled, crossing borders into Uruguay and Brazil, just to find a place where black culture had a visible, established footprint and they could breathe without being treated like ghosts or criminals.
New Lines Mag printed,
Damn.
Argentina did not recognize or see its Afro-descendant population and continues to overlook it today, despite the fact that Maradona, one of Argentina's most iconic players, was of mixed heritage with both indigenous and African ancestry. Argentine racism was addressed in a simplistic manner through class. Maradona was considered black in soul, but not in racial terms because of his class. If you can and are willing, please become a paid member here at TYT Sports. And or go to tyt.com/join. In addition, you can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Appreciate it. Have a great day.
Yeah, bro, like, it's just, man, it's crazy. And also, like, speed, that's not the first time that he's experienced that. Also, when he was in Bulgaria, I think the fans, they also did that to him as well. And I was like, bro, like, what the fuck? Like, that shit is insane. It's crazy. This right here it's a bad look for football. And of course, I'm not saying all Argentinians are racist, but it's a big population of them are. Like, I know, like, y'all are gonna like jump on my case, like y'all are gonna like get me in the comments or whatever, but bro, like, this shit is not okay. It's not, bro. So anyway, hope you guys like this video. Like, comment, and you know the rest. I'll see you guys next time, and I'm going.